I'm Julie, and it is always an honour and a privilege to guide you through our practice. Today we're going to be doing a beautiful morning reset, which is a great way to start your day, or maybe after having an afternoon nap, or you're just needing to perk up and feel that revitalization of energy. So to begin, we will start in a grounded seat. No props are needed unless you would like a block or something around you. And if you'd like some music on, always feel welcome. Otherwise, we're going to start with our hips grounded here on the earth, legs perhaps in a cross-legged easy seat, or if you'd like to sit on top of your heels, feel welcome. And let us take a moment to perhaps bring one hand over your heart space and the other hand over your belly, inviting your eyes to soften or maybe even fully close down here. And just enjoying a moment of feeling the breath fill beneath your palms. Feeling the belly and the heart space swell with fresh air and fresh intention. Perhaps you might like to invite the simple of intention of I am here. Allowing there to be a softness through your face, softness through your shoulders, and a beautiful length through your spine, drawing up through the crown of your head, and feeling nice and anchored through our hips. Take another 2 deep breaths here. One more big breath in. And then gently releasing the hands. I'm going to start to warm up through our vocal cords, taking the vowel sounds A or So we're going to tilt our head back on the A, and then bring our head forward on the O, and then lower it down on the Hands can cover your ears, and nice gentle sounds doing 3 rounds here. So tilting your head back and let your voice come out. Beautiful, releasing the hands. This is just a beautiful way to clear out through the throat. And then we're going to revitalize the energy in our body, coming into a dynamic Kapalabhati breath or power breath. So 10 times through, we're going to inhale, creating star fingers up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your fists into your chest on the exhale. 10 times, nice and fast. Here we go. And letting your hands again release, feeling this little zing of prana, of energy run through. Beautiful. Let's get ourselves moving now. Bringing your fingertips down beside your hips. Reach your right arm to the sky. Take a full breath in. And exhale, walk your left fingers out to the side and tilting up and overhead. Continue your right hand behind your head and open your elbow, your chest and your heart to the sky. Full breath in. Exhale, lower your left elbow down towards the knee. Twice more, opening the chest to the sky. Breath in. Exhale to dome and round. Once more, opening up. Reach the right arm overhead. And exhale, circle the right arm back, overhead, down to the earth. Left fingertips reach up to the sky and walk your right hand over as we reach the left arm overhead, creating space through your armpit, your side body. Left arm comes behind your head and open the chest and heart to the sky. Breath in. Exhale, close your elbow down towards your knee. Twice more, opening the chest. Breath in. And exhale, round. Once more, opening up. Breath in. And exhale, round. Opening your left elbow out. Reach the left arm overhead, create more space. And then circle the left arm back and down. Hands coming onto the knees. Start to tilt your head over to the left. And up and over to the right. You might like to continue tilting this way, or maybe start to take semicircles. Chin to chest to the right. And chin to chest to the left. Loosening and freeing up through your neck. Perhaps the next time you tilt to the left, go up and around the back, tilting the head back to the right. Tilt the head back to the left. Twice more, back to the right. And back to the left. Nice. Reaching up to the sky. Take a full breath in. And exhale, open the arms wide down onto the earth. Again, reach the arms wide to the sky. Breath in. This time, twist to your right. Left hand against your right thigh, right arm behind you. Reaching the arms to the sky. Breath in. And exhale, twist to your left. Arms up to the sky. Breath in. And then lowering the hands down, shifting forward onto all fours, facing the long edge of your mat. Starting to move through your cat and your cow, opening the heart, the hips, the spine. Breath in. And dome and round through your spine. Breath out. You can start to move intuitively, maybe letting the hips wiggle, the head rock. Making it your own here. Smoothing out any of the tension, any of the stiffness in the body from being stagnant for perhaps a period of time. Two more deep breaths here. And shifting your weight forward, finding your low plank. Hands in line with your shoulders, hips are forward of your knees. Feel a nice tightness through your belly, pulling up through your arms. And press down through your thumb and your index finger, tightening and rolling your shoulders back and down, feeling secure. Take a full breath in. And then control yourself all the way down onto your belly through what's called chaturanga. Abs resist coming down into the last moment. Keeping your hands beside your lower rib cage, elbows point to the sky. Roll your shoulders back and waving low cobra. Exhale, lower down. Lifting just the upper chest, belly button stays on the earth. Breath in. Exhale, lower back down. Once more, waving the spine up, hold. Can you lift and float the hands off the ground, keeping the back bend, feeling the charge through the back body. Full breath in here. And lower down, breath out. Now hands stay at your lower ribs, pulling up your thighs and your lower belly, pressing back to low plank. Exhale. Coming to child's pose, knees wide, toes touch, sinking your bottom back to the heels and resting your third eye to the mat. You might like to walk your hands to the right side of the mat and stretch out through the left side ribs. And walking your hands to the left of the mat and pull back your right side ribs. Slowly coming back to center and shifting your way forward to all fours. Hands in line with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Float your right arm to the sky and stack your shoulders, chest and heart opens. Breath in. Exhale, thread and your right arm through, lowering your shoulder and temple down. Again, right arm to the sky, breath in. And thread your right arm through, breath out. Right arm to the sky, breath in. Kicking your right foot to the back of the mat and turn your left toes to face the left side. Finding a modified side plank. Arching your right arm overhead. Create as much space as you can through the right side body. Full inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Twice more, extending the ends out, breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Extending long, stretching out, breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Look to the top of the mat and carefully guide the right foot forward, planting down in a low lunge. Grounding down your palms for just a beat and kick your left foot to the back right side of the mat. Windmilling left arm around, minding a modified warrior two. Right toe and knee bends forward and open the arms out to the sides. Shoulders back down away from your ears and feel this beautiful stretch through your inner groin. Flying warrior, straight in your right leg, palms touch. Exhale, open back into warrior two. Once more, straighten, breath in. Exhale, warrior two, pause. Keep the depth of the bend of the knees. Left hand can come to your back of thigh. Right arm overhead. Reverse your warrior, breath in. Exhale, extend your warrior. Bring your right elbow to rest on thigh for this first round. Left arm directly up to the ceiling. Draw your right inner knee a little further forward. One more inhale. Exhale, straightening your right leg and maybe bring your right fingertips down to the ground. Finding our extended Trikonasana. Beautiful. Reverse, bringing your left hand perhaps down to the ground, finding a modified side plank. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards the back of the mat and finding a low or full plank, toes or knees down. Taking what's called a Vinyasa, belly resists the ground, lowering all the way down through Chaturanga, plank line onto your belly. Roll your shoulders back, find a low cobra, belly button stays on the earth. Coming straight back down, pressing up to low plank, belly, then thighs lift first. And child's pose, bottom back towards your heels. Stay for a full breath in here. And out. Shift your weight forward, finding your all fours. Second side, left arm reaches to the sky. Stack your shoulders, breath in. Thread your left arm through, breath out. Again, left arm to the sky, stack and open the chest. And thread the left arm through. Feels nice to stretch through the spine, the shoulders. Left arm to the sky, kick your left foot to the back of the mat, and right foot kicks to the right side, modified side plank. Start to arch your left arm overhead, finding this expanse through the left side body. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Find modified side plank, breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Once more, extending out, breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Look to the front of the mat and guide the left foot to the front of your mat. Beautiful, planting the palms down. Kick your right foot now to the left side of the room and windmill right around to modified warrior two. Gazing forward over your left middle finger. Arms open wide, left knee and toe points forward. Flying warrior, palms touch, breath in, tighten your left leg. Exhale, warrior two. Again, fly, breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Now pause. Flip the left palm, reverse your warrior, right hand back of thigh, left overhead. Keep the deep bend in your left knee. Exhale, extended warrior, left elbow rests on top of thigh, right arm directly to the sky. Stack and open your chest. Can you start to tighten your left leg? Reach your left fingertips towards the ground, finding a modified extended Trikonasana. Breath in. Exhale, windmill, right arm overhead, finding a modified side plank. Whew. Turning over your right shoulder and plank pose, knees or toes. Take your vinyasa this time, coming all the way down through a full plank. Rolling your shoulders back, low or high cobra, hips on the earth, maybe your shoulders back and down. Keep the elbows bent and come back down onto your belly. This time, can you press into a full plank and downward facing dog. Taking this a little bit further now, shifting forward, finding your full plank, and then lower the knees down to the earth. Kick your feet off the ground and turn your feet to the left side, so knees are stacked. Reaching the right arm up to the sky, full modified side plank. Extending your right leg up and off the ground, breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, and guide the right foot to the front of the mat. Tuck your left toes under, planting the palms down and lift the back left knee. Good. We're going to take a big windmill over to the left, warrior two left side. So lower the left heel down and windmill all the way to the back wall. Left toe and knee pointed forward, right razor edges grounded. Flying warrior, palms touch, breath in. Warrior two, breath out, pause. Flip the left palm, reverse your warrior, right hand back of thigh, left overhead, find the stretch. Exhale, extended warrior, left elbow on thigh, right arm to the sky. Always option to have a block if you need. Start to tighten your left leg, pressing the left palms down against the shin, Trikonasana, breath in. Exhale, back into our extended warrior. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the earth, runner's lunge, back of the mat. Take a full breath in here. Step your left foot back as silently as you can to plank pose. Knees or toes lower down through Chaturanga all the way down. Roll your shoulders back, cobra low or high. Coming back down onto your belly, pressing up into plank pose. And downward facing dog. Hips nice and high to the sky, straightening your arms, lengthening your legs. Second side, shift forward to plank pose, breath in. Exhale, lower the knees down. Lift your feet off the ground and kick your feet over to the right side of the room. Left arm reaches to the sky, modified side plank. Kick your and open out your left leg, breath in. Exhale, left knee to elbow, step and guide your left foot to the back of the mat. Good, planting your palms down, tuck your right toes under, lift the back knee, windmill over the right hand side, warrior two to the right. Right toe and knee bends forward, left razor edge grounded. Flying warrior just once, palms touch, breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior, left hand back of thigh, open the chest. Exhale, extend your warrior, right elbow and thigh left to the sky. Ease your right arm down, tighten your right leg, Trikonasana, breath in. Exhale back to extended warrior. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the earth, runner's lunge. Nice. Carefully step your right foot to the back of the mat. And now take your vinyasa, perhaps this time lowering all the way down, chaturanga, pressing through to cobra, or maybe up dog, lifting the belly and thighs off the ground. Can we come back into our chaturanga shape, knees or toes, and pressing up plank pose? Nice. Holding your plank pose, can we come onto our toes? Last and final round. Swivel your heels towards the left, knees or toes, and reach the right arm to the sky. Modified or full side plank. Float the right leg up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, and guide the right foot to the front of the mat. Whew. Plant the left heel down and windmill up and over to the left, warrior two. Flying warrior, palms touch, breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, extend your warrior. This time, can your right palm flip and fold behind your back? Either taking a half bind, opening the chest, or maybe if it is there and available, you can take a full bind, seeking for your fingers to touch. Can we tighten our left leg wherever you are? Finding your Trikonasana, opening your chest, breath in. Exhale, rebend your left knee. If you've taken the bind, release. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the earth. Sweep your left leg to the sky this time, three-legged dog, kicking your left heel nice and long. Can you keep your left leg lifted? Shift your weight forward and lower down through chaturanga like in a diagonal, diving all the way through. Pressing cobra or up dog. Coming back down onto your belly. Pushing through to plank pose, exhale. And pause, knees or toes. Second or final side, heels swivel to the right-hand side of the room, floating your left arm off the ground. Lift your left leg, breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, and guide the left foot to the front of your mat. Windmill, right arm around warrior two, right side. Flying warrior, breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, flip the right palm and open the chest, inhale. Exhale, extend your warrior, right elbow and thigh. Option to take a half bind, flipping the left palm, fold behind your back just the once, or maybe your right arm threads through, seeking for your hands to find a full bind here. Keep encouraging the heart open, inhale. Exhale, tighten and straighten your right leg. Again, rebend. Unfurl your arms if bound, and reverse, inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the earth. Swing your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Tighten behind your right knee. Shifting your weight forward, final flow. Lowering down in a diagonal, chaturanga. Pressing through cobra or up dog. Come down through to your belly. Pressing through low plank this time. And child's pose, knees wide, toes connect. Lowering your third eye to the mat. Stretching out through your armpits again, stretching out through your spine. Take another 2 deep breaths here. Slowly walking your hands in towards your knees, sitting yourself upright. You might like to come forward and cross your ankles and come into a seated pose. Legs lengthen in front of you in seated dandasana. Sitting as tall as you can, flexing the toes back to face you. And then taking a nice bow over your thighs. Hands might hold onto your shins, your ankles. Peace fingers might reach for your big toes. Or maybe your heel of the palms come over the tops of your feet. Bowing deeply over your thighs, finding length in the back of your hamstrings. And enjoy coming back to this rhythm of your breath. Feeling the zing of your energy. We move in this way to create more freedom in our body and mind so that we feel more harmonious within. Take another 2 deep breaths here. And then sitting up nice and tall, coming into a cross-legged seat. You can turn to face once more back to face the front. Allowing your shoulders to melt back and down, and perhaps place one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly again. Eyes can soften and close. And just feel your heart and your belly rise on the breath in. And feel your heart and your belly soften on the breath out. Feel welcome to stay here as long as you need. Otherwise, I will leave this practice here. Thank you for showing up today, for moving your body, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, bye.